Yo, what's happening? Brethren Bigfoots, brethren Boggarts, just chilling down here, keeping it cool. Campfire Stories Lancashire, innit? And I hope we're all safe today. You might be asking, where's your boy been all this time? I've been making my peas, fam, innit? Been working hard. Anyway, we're down here tonight at Roddlesworth for the one night. Your woodsman is on the road. So if you want to see how things are lying, allow it. And stay calm still. If you want to see this latest adventure, say nothing. Just clipping my heels because I'm stoked to be back out in Roddlesworth Woods for a wild camp tonight. Lovely, calm, mild, late winter's day. It's the 6th of March. First wild camp of 2024. As you all know from my last wild camping video, I had more or less made my mind up then and there. I weren't going to do any winter camping, even though this is technically a winter camp. Last couple of days in my neck of woods in the UK, it's been very borderline spring, very mild but cold at night. Blue skies all around. That lifts your spirits. But yeah, I'm talking like this, innit? So I've been watching Top Boy, fam. It's just how I talk now, bigs and bogs. Allow it. But yeah. Where have I been? What have I been up to? Same as last time when I made that anaconda video. I've just been grafting like a dog, earning Australia dollars, dingo dollars, for hopefully next year when I press the button and go halfway across the world for a month. That's where I've been really. But yeah, work's been very stressful recently, so I knew I had a couple of days off, and I thought, no, I'm coming camping to clear me head of the fogginess. So yeah, and it's working already because my chakras are all in place, they're all aligned perfectly in the correct constellation. I feel great. But yeah, Lanshan, she's picked, oh, the Lanshan. She looks good, bigs and bogs. She looks very good. All pitched back up in Pine Forest now. What can I say? Yeah, on the way in, I nearly had 2 birds joining me in Tent of Love again. I mean, you know, they're old for my parents, like. But they were very friendly. Obviously, they noticed all my clobber on my back and they were inquiring as to what I was doing. I'm like, I'm camping in it, bigs and bogs. So I was like, I'd seen them when Dad first dropped me. Went to the pub for lunch, me and Dad. I had a peppered steak pie. It was delectable, I say. Probably won't eat there till 8 o'clock tonight. But yeah, I saw those 2 lasses and I thought, oh, please don't be awkward, grumpy or whatever. They were lovely. And I said to them, you know, I pulled the bandana down and I was like, oh, excuse me. I was like, I saw you when I first got out of the car. And I thought, I bet I can catch up to those 2 young ladies. And they were like, oh, we like you. I was like, well, you know, 20 years ago maybe, Tent of Love, without a doubt, get in there. But one of them looked like she were up for it. The other one not so much. But no, just me tonight. on me lonesome. But yeah, because it's 6th of March, the lights are getting that bit lighter now. We're not quite there yet at 8 o'clock, but about 6:30, 20 to 7, it's pitch black. So, you know, it's 3 o'clock now. I'm going to mooch about for a bit, go up pub. There's some ruins over at far end at Woods that I'm going to go check out later on. I've got my book in my bag. I'm going to read that for a bit. So yeah, see you in a bit. Just been reading. It's the wrong way around, it's the camera. I Am Legend. Old book, I believe. Did it publish this? 1954. Wow. Before even my dad were born, that. Trying to get back into my reading. I finished The Salt Path, which was a great memoir, I guess, about two people who were made homeless, and they walked the coastal path, the South Downs Way, 630 mile. My 10 to 12 mile flabby ginger hairy ass couldn't do that. Not without giving this up. Cheers. Yeah, Millie bought me a boatload of books at Christmas, so, but I'd already bought I Am Legend, so I need to crack on. It's only a short book, then I'll start reading some stuff. Alfred Wainwright. I was, you know, a couple of weeks ago I was at work and I was just like thinking away to myself, you know, all the Wainwrights in the Lake District, which I've scaled a few. When you get to the top, there's always like a trig point with a metal disc on top, and the idea is you get to the top of the Wainwright and you're completed. And I was like, who put them up there? Who put that? Who slogged up those big mountains? Because I've been up some of the tough bigs and bogs. Who slogged up there and put those metal discs up there? So down the rabbit hole I went, and I started looking at Alfred Wainwright, the guy who charted all of the Wainwrights in the Lake District. I need to read his book at some point. And he was from Blackburn. He was born in Bigs and Bogs. He was born in my town, Blackburn. Shout out Jenny Dempsey. You know what I mean when I say Blackburn. Pulls me a little bandana off, I did, when I found that out. Ergo, I am the new Alfred Wainwright. Mr. Cumbria Way here. Oliver Howard, Campfire Stories Lancashire. Alfred Wainwright incarnate. He even smoked a pipe like I do. So yeah, just thought, I'm, you know, a bit pinted up, but I just wanted to share that with you. It's about 4:30. Just going to drain the last of this and then head back out to Woods. Some Blair Witch shit, that. What's it called, this? The meaning's coming in here for quite some time. Biggles and boggles. Whenever I've wild camped here. Just find myself can never be asked, really. Hollinshead Hall and Well House, it's called. Well, obviously, any hopes of information have been rapidly scribbled off. Look at that sunset. It's 5:30. Got an hour left of light. It's right, because campsite's only through the, well, not campsite, pitch for tonight. Okay, I'm going to go look at this old house. Had a lovely hike. Went to a pub in Abbey Village, read a bit of my book. And yeah, it's yeah, birds. Very calming and relaxing. Look at this. This looks dodgy. Lols to it. Oh my days. Look at that. That's some Hansel and Gretel shit right there. Might have been hopes of making out when and where this thing was built or whatever. Fuck me. It's cool, but creepy AF. Get it in here. Look at that. Someone's managed to not leave any trace. Wonder if it's like an old crypt or something. I don't know. Imagine right now there was a on the other side. I would shit it. Yeah, years and years ago when I used to come here, you know, when I was a younger. I've been down here before, but it's a long time since, and I didn't think Dad were under the impression when I was telling him before some of it was still stood up, but I wasn't quite convinced, and sure enough, it's like foundations, isn't it? Still though, very cool. Anyway, I'm gonna trail back up that hill again, get back to tent and get fire going, because it's gonna be dark soon. And oh, there she is, red lady. Wait for it. You know what I'm going to do first one of 2024? There's a werewolf that lives up there. I know, onlooker. I've been to look for it before. See you in a bit. We're all lit up now. It's about 20 past 6. Got about 10 minutes left of decent light left before it's more or less pitch black in here, minus the fire. She went up there, hesitate. Look at, I know you can't like see dark, but look at that lamb. The flipping Nissan Duke of wild camping tents. It's going to be lovely and toasty in there in a bit when the fire gets some sort of residue heat on the ground going into there. Firewood is obviously gathered. As we know, it won't be enough. It won't be enough. Look how cool my face looks with fire illuminating it. Knew I'd join me in the tent of love. It's been a really not a massive surprise, but I've been very chuffed with how today has gone in terms of just this wild camping. You know, obviously it's my first one in nearly 5 months. It's still winter. It's not really my favourite time of the year because of how early it goes dark. Granted, you know, it's better than what it was 2 months ago when it was dark at 4:30. Now it's dark at 6:30, so I can kind of deal with that. But I don't feel anxious in the slightest, you know, like in the past sometimes when I've come out in winter and when I've not been out for a while. Sometimes you do get a bit of pre-match nerves, I suppose, thinking if everything's going to go okay. I've got a set tent up, dug my pit, done a 5-mile hike. It's just starting to go dark now, and I feel as happy as Larry. So good times. So yeah, I think I might leave it here for today. Because I'm gonna get in tent soon anyway once it's gone proper dark. If it were like still spring or summer, I'd just sit outside in dark in front of the fire like I do sometimes, but it's still getting cold at night, so I'm better off just in tent wrapped up in bag on, I really, watching fire for a bit before I ring Papa Bear. So I've not got a great deal more to show you for today, but yeah, I've had a nice few hours out to myself, recharged this, Yeah, gonna have a nice chilled night in front of a fire with a few in front of a fire. So, night everybody. Grizzly Adams is back. Biggs and Bogs. Another night survived in the wild. Lovely, calm, but quite cool late winter's morning. Just on with a brew, a little bit of brekkie, and then I'll leisurely make my way home. Very calm night. It was a cold night, make no mistake about it. I was plenty warm in sleeping bag and bivvy. The Lanshan held up well, because I've never really had her out in proper cold weather. And I think that's another reason why I fobbed off winter camping, because I just love this tent so much. No compares to it really. But I was never convinced this would keep me warm in cold weather. And it was a cold night last night. You know, you needed a fire. But she did well. You know, there's no condensation and out. Is there? Oh no, there is a little bit. Yeah, you see. Look how filthy I am, man. Tiny little bit of condensation, but that's not here, there and out, because I've had far worse in other tents. The Tucano dome, that used to get really condensation. But yeah, calm night. I'd sleep about 10:30 after I've had a couple of cans and watched my programmes and what have you. Look at that. That's well pretty. Oh. Soul is reach. It's just... felt good to get a camp under my belt again. And a wild camp at that. You know, not out here to campsites anymore, as we know, but you just can't beat being out wild side. Yeah, really good night. I woke up about 3:30 the first time once before, doors back off. About 5:30, I heard it was an odd noise. I don't know if I were half asleep or not, but it was like a metallic droning up in the sky. It was probably just a plane, because it seemed, you know, went back to deathly silence. And then, yeah, next time I looked at before, it were 7:30. Thought I'd better get my hairy ass up and get a move on. So, yeah, another nice night at Wild. Complete. You know. Had them with me more or less non-stop. Falling down here. What are you doing in a minute? Right, what's to go? Leave no trace as usual. And don't forget, clink, clink, clinks. Come here. Here, Mother Nature, for another delightful evening in your fine abode. Yeah, there were robins all over it, Gaff, yesterday, and first 5 seconds of getting out at 10 before about 8 o'clock, There were two of them watching me, you know, and I put my little spiritual weirdo bandana on at this point. I like to think those robins, at any given point, and all these bloody millions of them, so it's just coincidence, but I like to think it's my grandma sending me a sign, is that, because that was her favourite animal. And they always seem to appear at times when I need them, if I'm a bit low or down or whatever, or I need courage. You know, obviously yesterday was my first wild camp in 5 months nearly, and as I said, I thought I'd have the pre-match nerves, but I didn't really. I just sort of took back to it like a duck to water. But it doesn't help to have those good omens as well. It doesn't hurt, I should say, to have those good omens. Having a robin or two flitting about as it's going dark. And to wake me up in the morning at first light came and all passerines started tweeting their little tunes. So one thing that can never ever be overstated, how nice it is to have a lighter pack on the day after, because you know, near enough all my water's gone, all my beer's gone, all my food's gone. It's just lush, bigs and bogs. So yeah, first camp of 24 done. Don't know when I'll get out again. I've got my plans booked in for May. First week of May I'm back in Lake District. I've booked 2 nights at Coniston again. I'm going to camp at Roddlesworth, hike over at Mountain Stambleside, and then go and laugh it up again. And the return of my alter ego, Lord Poppleton, at the Coniston Inn. So I'm looking forward to that. But first week of June off as well, so me and Dad are going to go up Scotland again. So as opposed to just bringing back pictures, I'll be able to bring it back a video this time. It's my last phone, I cacked it because of the intense heat up there. But yeah, I'm unfortunately not going to be able to do a birthday wild camp like I did last year because I'm working. Don't matter, you know, I did the big 3-0 at wild. I'm not too asked about 31 because I've had my birthday off last sort of 7 or 8 years, so we're inevitably going to end up working it again at some point. It don't matter. But yeah, I would like to get to Lakes again before I go for the week to do my favourite bit of Cumbria Way again. We'll see. So yeah, whenever I see you again, thank you so much for watching as always. It's been a delight to bring you along for this latest adventure. First camp of... Whew, pretty. Yeah, I actually had a little wander down there last night when I were a bit sloped up. But I didn't go too far, so I thought, no, this is how people die, Oliver. By doing silly things. Good grief. Look at that. That's well pretty. But yeah, so I'm going to have to stomp up the hill now. Smokers' lungs are not going to like this. Yeah, thanks for watching. If you made it through to the end of the video, leave a comment if you want. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, you can. You don't have to though. Just one of them. And I'll see you all further on down the road. Bye bye.